Jamal Adams has publicly requested a trade from the New York Jets. Although Jamal has 1 year left on his rookie deal along with his 5th-year option, Jamal made it clear that he wants a contract extension, and the Jets have yet to show that they will pay the money that he so badly wants. The entire Jets front office and coaching staff wants to retain Jamal, and Adam Gase has publicly announced that he wants Jamal on his team, but it seems that his interest is elsewhere. Adams' list of teams he is willing to play for includes the Baltimore Ravens, the Kansas City Chiefs, the Dallas Cowboys, the Philadelphia Eagles, the San Francisco 49ers, and the Seattle Seahawks. But obviously, the Jets will take the best offer they can get. Today, we're going to take a look at some potential trade options that will not only satisfy Jamal Adams, but the Jets as well. So let's get into it. So the trade scenarios we are going to be presenting to you guys are in order from least to most likely. So our least likely trade that we have come up with is the Seattle Seahawks trading David Moore, wide receiver, a 2021 second rounder, a 2021 fourth rounder, and a 2022 fifth rounder. The Jets need some receiving help in any one way possible. While David Moore may not be the best receiver, he could be a complementary receiver to slot guy Jamison Crowder and rookie second-round pick Denzel Mims. The Jets are likely looking for a first-rounder, which is why this trade is 5th on our list, but these picks will help the Jets and their plans to rebuild in the future and can provide some solid role players to help Sam Darnold and crew make it to the playoffs. The second possible trade we're going to be looking at is a trade where Jamal Adams gets shipped off to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for DeMar Dotson, an offensive tackle, and a 2022 first-round pick, which is not this year but the year after. Although the Bucs were not on his list, I'm sure Jamal would be more than happy to play for the Bucs, as they are a true contender this year, and some think they may even be the favorite to win it all. Although the Jets drafted Mekhi Becton in the previous draft, an offense requires 2 offensive tackles.
Duh.
And Dotson would be a nice tackle that the Jets so desperately need, to slide along the rookie Becton. Throw in a first-round pick, and this is actually a nice package for the Jets. Jamal Adams might even make the Bucs one of the most underrated defense in the league, with a killer run defense led by the man, the myth, the legend, Vita Vea. Add in top pass rusher Shaquille Barrett and second-year middle linebacker Devin White, this defense is going to be really good and can really help Tom Brady and crew make that push for the Super Bowl. Overall, a win for both teams. The third trade we're going to be taking a look at is involving the San Francisco 49ers, and this will send off the Niners' 2021 first-round pick, a 2022 first-round pick, and Ahkello Witherspoon, a cornerback, in exchange for Jamal Adams and Avery Williamson, and a 2021 fifth-round pick. As mentioned previously, the Jets are really looking for a first-round pick in exchange for their star defensive player. And they're not only getting 1 first-round pick, but 2 first-round picks, along with Ahkello Witherspoon, who could maybe even be a rotational corner that could add some depth to the Jets' pretty bad secondary. And then for the Niners, sometimes, their middle, although they have Fred Warner at middle linebacker, they could use a little more depth, and Avery Williamson is really no slouch. This would set the Niners defense apart from any other defense in the league. The Jets would get the picks that they want, and also clear out some space in their crowded linebacking corps. The fourth trade we're going to be taking a look at involves the Baltimore Ravens. This trade will send the Baltimore Ravens' 2021 first-round pick and a 2022 second-round pick to the Jets for Jamal Adams. The Ravens are definitely a contender to receive Jamal Adams, and were even on his list. They need to build a team that could push the Chiefs out and ultimately make the Super Bowl. With Jamal, Marlon Humphrey, and Calais Campbell, and of course Lamar Jackson, this team would be a heavy favorite to win the Super Bowl, with an electric offense and an even better defense. The last trade we're going to be taking a look at is probably the most likely, as Jamal has really made it clear that he wants to be a Cowboy. Although sometimes you don't get what you want, which is why we have listed out some other teams, as the Jets aren't going to force a trade to the Cowboys. They're going to get the best offer that they can. And this deal will send Michael Gallup and the Cowboys' 2021 first-round pick to the Jets for Jamal Adams. This trade would really make Jamal the happiest, as he wants to be a Cowboy. And for the Jets, this gives them some future assets and a nice receiver that they, Gallup is really good. The Cowboys don't need him anymore after they just drafted CeeDee Lamb. Of course, Gallup would be a nice complementary piece to the offense, but he's very tradable. And for the Jets, they might be actually getting their number 1 receiver for the future. Darnold is so desperate for a receiver, and although Jamison Crowder is a nice receiver, He shouldn't be your number one receiver on a winning team. He's more of a slot guy who could just get rack yards and just get open. He should not be your number one receiver like he was last year. Although Robbie Anderson was quite good at the end of the year. This really gives the Jets offense their time to shine and prove it this year. We'll give them some nice young talent, and the Cowboys will get even more hype just to disappoint.
Whatever the expectation is for the Dallas Cowboys, they will not meet them.
All in all, Jamal Adams is one of, if not the best strong safety in the NFL, and none of these trades would really compensate for what the Jets are losing. But we feel that these are the most realistic trade offers that GM Joe Douglas will receive for a star player. It is still up in the air for whether Jamal will certainly leave, but if he does, look for some of these players/picks to come into play. As always, hit that like and subscribe button, and share the video and comment for any ideas that you would like to see us make in the future, and even what you thought of some of the trade offers we came up with. So, this is Sloan signing off, and we'll see you next time. Peace out.